Hello and welcome to another GeekyVerse video. Today, a review of LEGO City set number 60130, Prison Island. In my opinion, one of the better city sets in recent memory, so let's take a closer look at this Alcatraz-inspired set, which comes with the Prison Island as the main build and 4 additional vehicles. Let's start with the vehicles. The little chopper is the first on my list, and it's probably also the worst unfortunately. An old helicopter design which we have seen X amount of times by now. Nothing significant to talk about here, this helicopter is mostly a piece count filler in my opinion. Next up you have the robber's boat. Now these boat molds have been used a myriad of times in recent LEGO history. However, this particular boat has one thing going for it, namely the simple but effective motor design at the back. It also has a hook attached to a chain which you can use on the prison bars to facilitate an escape, but I will show that later. Third on the list is the bigger police boat. Now this one has an even cooler looking motor in the back, along with some accessories, a searchlight in the front and seats for 2 minifigures. The police lights help complete the look. The most impressive of the 4 is definitely the balloon, which looks way better once you actually build it yourself as opposed to how it looks on the box. The only complaint here is the lack of space inside the basket itself. The money bag and the rope are nice little accessories, the rope in particular, since it could be used to simply attach a minifigure onto it and pull it out straight from the prison yard. There are 2 ways to access the island itself, either landing on the helipad or landing at the pier. After that, you can take up the stairs to the first gate, which are additionally protected by a numeric pad. Entering the door, you either take a ride to the prisoners' quarters or you can climb the tower into the guards' quarters. Up the tower we go to a little balcony with a few accessories and a light. Inside we have a tiny little room with a cute coffee machine design. On the floor above is another little room, a control room to be exact. More lights and the radar are positioned above it on the roof. Now if we take a ride from the entrance, we come over a little walkway with a trap door. Dropping down the trap door, we come into a cell with a toilet and a bunk bed. Both are pretty neat designs. Right next to the cell, looking from the backside of course, are some service doors, which hide 2 switches, one controlling the lights, the other the locks. Sounds like the ideal place to start a breakout. Above we have another cell with an interesting play feature. Pulling out this pole in the back makes the bed tilt and drop the prisoner into the sewers, flushing him out either at the grate or into the ocean if you have opened the grate beforehand. There is also another platform above this cell as well, with yet another trapdoor. This set is just full of them. Finally, we come to the prison yard, a place for the inmates to work out and just hang around. We have some weights and a bench over here, but nothing too special all in all. The whole area of course is encircled by iron bars, which can be pulled out with the help of the hook on the boat, which I mentioned earlier. As for the minifigures, we get 8 in total, 4 police guards, one of them being the helicopter pilot. Your standard police print is on the rest of them and no alternate faces unfortunately. Also 4 robbers, 2 of them are actual inmates and 2 which are trying to bust their buddies out. They are distinguished by lighter prints for inmates and darker for their buddies on the outside. Again, standard robber prints and no alternate faces. I believe a prison set is always a great idea, and this one for the most part is executed well. I love the main build and the cell designs in particular. Also the yard is a welcome addition, but it could use a bit more detailing perhaps. The tower is something I am also not completely sold on, but it does work, so it's okay. The vehicles are hit and miss. Sadly, they are mostly miss, with the exception of the awesome looking balloon of course. The minifigures are adorable as usual, nothing special, but they get the job done. And getting 8 of them is nice as well. The retail price of $80 is also fair for a set this big. However, one more thing to point out is that there are a lot of big pieces included in this set, especially the rocky cliff terrain surrounding the island and the bigger boat pieces for example. That's it for my thoughts on this LEGO Alcatraz. Until I see you with another video, take care and bye bye.